Hello everyone, this is Crota giving you a shoutcast and now game 1 in a series. This is from TESL and we have a Zubu's top spawning as the red Terran player on the bottom right hand side of the map at the 4 o'clock position. Meanwhile, we do have Spider's Fly spawning as the blue Zerg. Wait for his hatchery, wait for it, there it is. Yes, for some reason on this particular map, hatcheries and command centers and nexuses like to disappear, or is it just nexus? I believe a nexus is already plural. My apologies for butchering the English language, but I am sure I will be doing that throughout this match. Alright, so if you guys are wondering when exactly did Top join the TESL, Top is an invited player this time around. Top and Slam, both of them I believe playing, or no, Top and San playing for a Zubu. And we'll see what's going to be going down here in just a moment. This is going to be a Terran versus Zerg, and I am looking forward to what these players have in store for us. Now, it looks like Top will be going for that traditional 1 Rax expand, and then perhaps go into Hellions a little bit later. The timing, the timing is going to be Reactor Hellions into a fast expansion, actually delaying his gas just a little bit, and sitting at 12 SCVs, not building that refinery at the 13. Coming back around, Fly looks as though he is going to be setting up a hatchery first, and this is going to be a little bit of a tricky situation. Fly, if he is not careful, will take a lot of damage from Hellions. We all know Top is a top class Terran, and here on Newkirk Precinct, things can only go from bad to worse if Hellions get inside your base and are able to torch behind this mineral line here. It looks as though Fly is going to be going for that traditional gasless opening, trying to use queens, trying to use Zerglings to fend off the attack. Meanwhile, we can see that Top is going to be building up that front door here. He is training that first early Reaper, which is a smart move since he didn't scout out with that SCV. All of this is balanced out by the fact that he did start that refinery before getting that 13th unit already trained up. And what will we see Top going next? SCV now going to be making its way down to the low ground, and what I originally thought was going to be a 1 Rax expand is still the case, as it is opened up with Reapers instead. However, he is going to be going up against a fair number of queens. There's 1 queen already being trained at the hatchery back here. There's the 2nd queen being trained here. And normally, back in the Wings of Liberty day, you may say to yourself, you know what, that Reaper inside my base, that is going to cause a lot of damage. Not so, not as much anymore. That Reaper's, the damage has been reduced significantly, and it does take a little bit of time for that Reaper to actually finish off a unit. While this is happening, he is still fighting on creep, so this is a little bit of a benefit here. Top needs to back away with this Reaper so that the combat drugs will be able to start healing them, and there you can see that the healing is finally coming into play. Alright, are we going to see? Yes, 1 low hit point Zergling will be backing off. The Queen is nearby, and we see that the Reapers do get a brother here as we now see the engagement go down. So far, those Reapers have to be rather careful. No metabolic boost as of yet, as we are now going into reactored Hellions, and this is a little bit of a dangerous situation for Fly. Fly doesn't know what to expect. He saw that there was that barracks up on the front door, but he doesn't know if his opponent is going to be training up a lot more Reapers or if he's going to be going into Hellions. While this is Hellion play, you can see that Top is also setting up an additional command center. He's really hoping to train up more SCVs, perhaps use more mules as well. As you can now take a look, Top making sure that a 3rd base is not established, and those Reapers are now simply moving back. Coming back around, the Reaper now looking to jump up the ramp. It will be able to do exactly that. However, there is going to be a Queen there, and the Queen chasing after that Reaper. Zerglings are there as well, but for some reason, they did not get the memo that the Reaper does not belong inside this base. Damage is coming across, and the Reaper is going to escape at 13 hit points. Now, this Reaper follow-up is going to be followed up with some Hellions. Reaper and Hellions working together, and this is important. The Reapers are there to focus down units, while the Hellions are there to absorb a little bit of damage and also torch those Zerglings. coming around. You're going to take a look. There's those Hellions. Going to try to get off a torch. No, the Hellions did not fire in time. For some reason, those Hellions are not good at hit and runs. They got to come to a complete stop before they fire. And there you have it. The Reapers and the Hellions now coming off to engage. The Hellions are now looking to back off here as we are taking a look at these particular Queens. The Queens doing a very good job. It is going to be playing a very, very hard defensive game. And Top's follow-up looks as though it's going to be very, very hard in terms of barracks. You can see the double engineering bay. There's only one barracks on the field, but it does look like this will be a massive amount of bio. Now, Fly is currently dealing with what is on the field. He sees a lot of Roaches and a lot of Reapers, and he's going for a lot of Hellions and a lot of Reapers, so he's going for Roaches, which is a very smart move. Now, you got to be careful here. This Queen is low on hit points. It does get the transfuse off, which is important. One Hellion does get taken down, and these creep tumors being placed down are very, very effective at allowing the Queens to catch up to those Reapers and those Hellions if they do stop to attack. So far, the Hellions are now looking to retreat and return all the way back home. We are finally setting up a second barracks and a third alongside. What is this going to be? It is going to be another starport. The starport coming in. Excuse me. The starport coming in order to get all of those medevacs. Now, the Queen's now coming back here. You can see a little bit of an issue. So far, Top has been able to just come in and put in a lot of pressure, and still without metabolic boost, Fly is not going to be able to catch up. But he is trying to hide the fact that he has a large number of Roaches, and he is now going in for a Nidus network. What is this? Nidus network now coming in right over there. Are the Widow Mines going to spot this? This could completely catch Top off guard as the Creep Tumors and the Hellions the Hellions are just absolutely destroying all of those creep tumors off of a scanner sweep. And there comes the Nidus Worm. The Nidus Worm is now up. Roaches are popping out straight onto the battlefield. This is a lot of Roaches, folks. And this could be a large amount of damage. Widow Mines now need to burrow themselves. Are they going to be able to burrow in time? No, it does not look like it. Roaches, transfusions on Roaches. This is absolutely huge as the SCVs and the Marines are still fighting this out. Fly doing a great job. Top in a little bit of trouble here. Is he going to be able to recover from this attack? The Roaches are very beefy. Reapers and Hellions do not deal that much damage as more Queens are joining in on the fight. Transfusions coming across. This is potentially game-changing here as Top now in trouble. He's been placing down so much pressure only to see all of this gone in a matter of seconds. There are a couple of Widow Mines still here ready to go. What is going down? Scanner sweeps now coming in trying to see what is on the backside here as the Queens are still alive. This is huge, and there is the GG. Spiders Fly takes game 1 in the series, and a very, very well played strategy by Fly. All right, I cannot stress this enough. It really felt like Top was constantly controlling the pace of the game. He had a lot of pressure down. He just constantly put more and more pressure, and it really felt like Fly was a punching bag. But Fly was very, very specific about what he wanted to do. He knew that he didn't want to get metabolic boost. He saved every last resource that he possibly could to get that Nidus Worm, to get the Roaches, and to get the Glio Reconstitution. That was a very lean and mean build, and that did exactly what it needed to do, giving Fly game 1 in the series. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed game 1. Please stay tuned for game 2.